Hey everyone, Steph here. Now maybe you are just starting a brand new luxury collection, or you've already got an established luxury collection and you constantly feel like you are wanting more all the time. If that's the case, then don't worry, I can relate too, and that is exactly why I wanted to pull this video together today. I'm going to be taking you through 7 luxury basic items that I believe can be the basis of any luxury collection, and they won't require you to purchase any more luxury goods if you don't want to. Now, because I know you are a fellow luxury lover, if you haven't already, make sure you join the family. There is no judging here by hitting the subscribe button and the bell down below. You can also join me on Instagram. My handle is at handbag_holic. And if you like any of these 7 basic luxury items, I will pop links in the description box down below for you to go and purchase them. Make sure you stay tuned until the end of the video, because out of these 7 luxury basics, I'm going to be revealing, if I could only choose one, which one I would go for. Luxury basic number 1 is a great designer belt. Now, I personally have a Gucci Marmont belt, and I highly advise going for a black strap like so, or a colour that you know you will wear more than black. But for me, black is a staple, and because in the whole theme and ethos of this video, we want to try and keep it to one luxury basic item. So this is a great one. I decided to go for the chunkier one because I wanted it to be more of a statement piece. And I have made sure, so this fits around my waist like so if I'm wearing jeans, but you can also take them to somewhere that can punch holes in the leather, and then you could also wear it with dresses like so. So I think a great luxury belt, and like I say, it is essential if it doesn't already. Make sure you can wear it both ways. You can wear it with jeans, and you can wear it around your waist as a waist belt as well. That is going to make this piece a lot more versatile. I do not advise puncturing a hole in the leather yourself. Always take it to a specialist. I do know people that have ruined belts by trying to do this. Now, I will be doing a video very soon on the best designer belts. So like I say, I decided to go for this one, but there are a lot of designer belts around, and I've been thinking quite hard about this actually, and I think I'm going to sell this Gucci Marmont belt, even though I do really love it, and I might go for an Hermes belt instead because they are reversible. Some of them are reversible, so I'm going to get the black tan with the gold H on the front. But yeah, I do think a great designer belt is worth putting some time and thought into this. Make sure you get the right size, but they can just be the most amazing accessory for your outfit and really change up a look. Essential item number 2 is a luxury jacket. So for me, it's the Balmain jacket. I had my eye on this jacket for so long. There is something about when you get a designer jacket or piece, the quality is just so amazing. The fabrics that they use, you can tell they're going to last a long time. Most importantly though is the tailoring and the fit, which you often don't get with high street pieces. So as much as I love the Balmain blazer, and I have been very tempted to get it in different colours, again, I've gone for a basic black and gold because I know that this will go with so many different outfits. I can wear it in summer, probably though mostly autumn, winter. This is quite thick, so it's actually really warm. For reference, I am a UK size 8, and this is a Balmain size 38. The 36, I did have the 36 and it fit, but it just felt a bit too tight. So I really love this, and the thing that I like most about the Balmain blazer, and why I would say it's an essential luxury piece, is that it can really smarten a look up. I know so many people who will wear blue jeans and a white tee, and then they'll pop on their Balmain blazer and it totally just completely elevates their look. And yeah, like I say, with this one, you can wear it with dresses, but often I will mostly wear this in autumn winter because it is quite thick, so it's quite warm, which is lovely. And if it is really the height of winter and it's really cold, you can also pop an overcoat over the top of the blazer, and that creates a really nice look as well, like a layered look. So yeah, a great designer jacket. If you don't like blazers and it's just totally not your vibe, I would say invest in a great jacket, whatever your style is. Maybe it's a Fendi puffer jacket. I really, really want one of those as well. But I think having one jacket that you can dress up with is definitely a great investment. The next basic is a really good designer everyday bag. Now, I have here, this is the everyday bag that I honestly use all the time. Sorry if you've watched some of my recent videos, I do talk about this a lot. This is the Louis Vuitton Odeum PM bag. Now, I wasn't so sure about this. It's not the sexiest Louis Vuitton bag ever. You know, it looks quite practical, but it is practical, and it is exactly that reason that I use this quite a lot. So I can get a bottle of water in here. You've got the tag on the front as an extra like accessory. It's super easy to get into with the zippers across the top. You can fit loads inside, got some headphones and my mask in there at the moment. And then I like the fact it's got this, here's my mask, on the front of the bag, this like magnetic closure compartment. So I'll often put my phone in there so that I can get easy access to it and don't need to keep going into my bag. So this is the bag that I would recommend as an everyday bag. One of the essential things though, because it doesn't have to be this particular bag, check out my channel if you want some more inspiration on which designer bags for certain occasions. This is just personally the bag that I do use at the moment the most for every day. But what I would say is essential as an everyday bag is a really good crossbody strap. So this is the way that I wear this bag the most. Popping it on like so, and it's just like grow. You can throw it on your shoulder like that. Another really popular bag from Louis Vuitton is the Pochette Matisse bag. I do have one of them, but I actually use this one more, so I'm just going to feature this one. But finding a really great everyday bag that has a crossbody strap is definitely an essential luxury item. The next luxury basic is a great designer evening bag. So we've got the everyday bag covered now. So now onto a designer evening bag. Again, I have gone, you will see a running theme here, black and gold with my Balmain blazer. I've kept it quite simple with my Louis Vuitton everyday bag, and then black and gold because that is my favorite color combination. I just think it's super classy. It goes with so many outfits. If you know there's a different color that you prefer, go for that. Like maybe you prefer like reds and that is just your style, something a bit more bright. But for me, I like to play it quite safe. You know, these are really big investments. So here, this is one of my favorite designer evening bags. This is a Saint Laurent sunset bag. This is in the medium size. You can get a mini wallet on chain size, which is really, really tiny. You can get a small, but this is the medium. So this works perfectly for me because I quite like to take a lot of things out with me, even if I'm going out in the evening. So in terms of the best designer evening bag, I would highly recommend, I've talked about this bag quite a lot on my channel already, a Saint Laurent bag. I think in terms of value for money, you get quite a lot of bag for your money. Prices have been creeping up over the past few years, but I still think a Saint Laurent, they're very classy, they're quite understated, but you can tell they're designer. So I would go for Saint Laurent. If you prefer Chanel and want to go a little bit more out and have maybe a slightly more special piece, bear in mind that they are double the price, however. So this one I think retails just under £2,000 now. The Chanel boy bag, this is my other black and gold. You can see very similar in size, but this one I am way more precious about than the Saint Laurent. Just because it is more expensive. These retail at over double, so over £4,000 for this medium size now here in the UK. Definitely something I need to do is to cut my bag collection down a little bit because I probably don't need so many black and gold bags. I've already talked about this in another video that I did. But for me, I'm just holding on to both of these now because I really, really like them. But if you want a luxury basic, have a think about which brand it is that you really like. Saint Laurent, I think, is great for something that they are expensive, but they aren't ridiculous. And you can definitely get some bargains on the pre-loved market. Or if you want to go all out, you just want one luxury designer evening bag and you really like the look of Chanel bags, maybe it's a classic flat because they look fantastic as evening bags as well, then I say go all out and get the bag that you know you really want rather than buying lots of other bags that maybe you aren't going to love as much. Just go all in and get the main one that you love. And for me, black and gold and a medium size is perfect. Next up is one piece of designer jewelry. Now for me, it's Chanel, and if you really are into your jewelry, you might want one piece that is made from real gold with diamonds in it, whatever it is that you like. For me, I'm not so into jewelry, so I have two pieces here of Chanel costume jewelry. For me though, there is a clear winner out of these two that I've purchased, which one I would go for again. So first, have a think about what piece of jewelry you would wear the most. So for me, it's actually a necklace. For some people, it's maybe more earrings. But for me, yeah, it's definitely a necklace. And this has been one of my best investments, definitely. I kind of knew it. So it isn't made from real gold because it is Chanel costume jewelry. But this is my beautiful Chanel necklace there. Now this did sell out and they were really, really hard to get. I actually had to buy this on the pre-loved market, but I think know which colour you want. I know that I prefer gold. You know, I've got all my black and gold bags and my Balmain blazer, so to go and put a piece of silver jewellery with those things wouldn't make sense for me. So I got this one, like I say, it was sold out. I bought it pre-loved for that reason, and I didn't mind paying, I think I paid around just over £500 for this. And like I say, it's not gold, and some people don't like spending that much money when something isn't gold. But I just decided to go for it. I liked it that much, and this is my like one designer necklace. I don't think I'll be buying another one. This is it for me. It's just super simple. I would also consider, if you are thinking of a jewelry piece, especially Chanel, I did a little bit of research on this and I didn't want anything, even though I think they are beautiful, with pearls in, because they can fall out quite a lot, or any kind of gems. So I just wanted something super basic. And the thing that I love most about this necklace here is that it has two adjustments on the strap. So I can wear it at this length here, or I can lengthen it even further into a much longer pendant. So depending on what I am wearing, I think this is an amazing piece. It's, you know, big enough for me to be a statement piece. If you really love a statement piece, find something that's bigger. But what I would say is keep it really simple, so it'll go with lots of outfits. Think about the bags in your collection and the other luxury pieces. Will it all match? And then obviously you can mix and match. So I could be wearing something pretty simple like a tee and jeans. Maybe I don't want my Balmain blazer on, and I can just put my Chanel necklace on to add a little bit of something to the outfit. If you are more into earrings, however, because I like this collection so much, I also got the earrings, so I can wear these at the same time and be matching. That's something to consider. But overall, if I only had one piece, I would keep the necklace definitely. So here are these are the smaller versions of the Chanel earrings there. So again, gold, nothing can fall out of them. They're gonna go with so many outfits and styles that, you know, they haven't got any colour to them. I think that's another main thing. Unless you really, really love colour and you know you wear them, keep it really, really simple with this basic. But one jewellery piece that is from a designer brand, and personally, I really like the Chanel costume jewellery. Our next luxury basic is a pair of designer shoes. So for me, it's always been Christian Louboutin. I've always wanted a pair of these shoes, and I put quite a lot of research into this. I wanted a style that was simple, that I would wear a lot, but also that wasn't too painful, because as you might already know, Christian Louboutin shoes are designed more for the look than they are for actual comfort, and I can confirm that they aren't the most comfortable shoes. So I got these ones. These are the Pigalle Folies, and these are in a black suede, which I really like. I have only worn them once so far. So I believe a pair of designer shoes like this, put some thought into it, put some research, go and try them on, make sure you get the right size, and that's really important as well. But these can be a great investment for your wardrobe. So if I want to dress a look up, maybe again, I've got my jeans and a tee on, that's kind of my go-to at the minute. I could really change the look with some pair of Louboutins. They've got a really beautiful silhouette, and obviously the red sole on the bottom there. If heels are really not your thing, because for some people they just find them so uncomfortable and don't really wear heels that much, then I would say invest in a really great pair of designer trainers. Gucci and Givenchy are quite popular at the moment, and the Alexander McQueen trainers. Personally, in terms of trainers, I would probably go down the Gucci route. I quite like some of their styles, but they are a little bit out there. So I would go Givenchy for a pair of maybe white trainers that are quite simple with the logo on. And then if trainers aren't your thing either, Chanel and Dior do some really amazing espadrille style shoes, which I would actually really love a pair of the Dior espadrilles. So if maybe you spend more time, I don't know, in a warmer climate and you go to the beach a lot more and you're more into like the summer vibe, then maybe go espadrilles rather than heels. But I do think a great pair of heels are a fantastic luxury basic that will elevate any look. Now for our final piece would be a designer shawl or scarf. Now, there is a difference between a shawl and a scarf. A scarf is generally thicker, used for colder climates, but personally I would recommend going for a shawl. And one of the brands that I really like is Louis Vuitton in terms of their shawls. Other brands do them, but Louis Vuitton is very well known for them. So this is it's called a monogram shine shawl, and they come in so many different colours. These retail around £400, I think around $600 in the US. And this is it's called Grige, so this is a grey and gold. Now, I did have one of these shawls before, and I had the bright red colour, which I loved, but because it was so bright I didn't find I used it that much. So I would advise probably going for a neutral, you know, something that's going to go with more outfits. The reason that I think a shawl is an essential item, so a shawl is, like I say, quite a big, this is huge, this is like still folded in half here. And with the monogram shine shawl, you get your side, which this side here is more gold. And then on the other side here, it's more grey with the monogram on. But I just like how subtle they look. So you can use them in so many different ways. People are actually wearing them as tops as well. You know, you don't have to just use it as a shawl. If you tie it correctly, you could use it as a top as well. But the way that I best like to use this, let me get it sorted here, is as a wraparound. So if I'm wearing a dress like I am now and it's a beautiful summer evening, but here in the UK it can get a little bit chilly, anywhere it can get a little bit chilly in the evening, you can just throw this on, wrap yourself up, keep yourself warm. You can wear them obviously when it's colder, you know, autumn, winter, you could layer up, you can create like quite a nice like snug for yourself in your shawl. And like I say, you could also potentially wear this as a sarong on the beach. These are so versatile. Dior actually sell printed sarongs with Christian Dior written on. They retail for about the same price as the Louis Vuitton monogram shine shawl. So you could also, I mean, I don't know how to tie this properly, but if you had a bikini on, you could like tie it up. I'm doing a really bad job of this, guys. You're just gonna have to use your imagination a little bit because I can't even tie this up, but it definitely will tie if you were to get it correct. So you could wear it as a nice sarong as well. So I think in terms of a designer luxury like investment, a basic, a Shawl's a really great one because they're so versatile. So those are the 7 luxury basic items that I believe can help kickstart a luxury collection or help you to reduce your luxury collection and really take some time to think about those investment pieces. Now, I said at the start of this video that I would reveal out of the 7 items that I've just taken you through, if I could only pick one and have one luxury item in like at all, which one would it be? And you might have already guessed this because the channel is called Handbagholic. For me, it would be a great designer evening bag. Now, my first ever luxury purchase was a designer bag, and it was an everyday bag, but I soon changed that and got an evening bag. And there's something about when you are getting dressed up for an evening, going out somewhere really nice and just adding that extra accessory to an outfit, and you know, it's a designer piece, it feels really special, it's a special occasion. There's just something about that that I think is absolutely magical. So for me, if I could only have one luxury item, it would be a really great designer evening bag. Out of the 7 luxury basics that we've just been through, if you could only pick one, which one would you go for? Let me know in the comments down below. I think this is a great exercise to really get us thinking a little bit more consciously about the expensive designer purchases that we make. Now, make sure you don't go anywhere because coming up next, I'm going to be taking you through 11 of the best value for money designer bags, in my opinion, after 10 years of collecting designer bags, and a brand new video for you. If you are watching this as this video comes out, it won't be available just yet, so make sure you're subscribed and the bell is hit to be notified. But I'm going to be sharing with you how to become a luxury minimalist. Enjoy.